Welcome back, folks, to the second part or the second video of my Dragon Quest Builder 2 showcase of what I have built in the game. So welcome. I'm Joe from joeThinks Art, and I'm playing a creative game. Although I generally showcase art that I've created, in the case of this game, and to be fair, some of the other games that I play, I feel like I've created art here too, so I kind of want to show you. And specifically about this game, I've had some requests, so here we go. Now, in the last episode, or the last video, I looked at our garden district that I had built, and I had looked at the temple that I had kind of repurposed a little bit. And here's that, in the beginning of the first video when I was showing you the palette world, this was a closed off area that becomes a cave that connects back there the stump to what is called the castle area. I expanded this completely to be a frozen pine forest. And here we have more minecarts to get you around. Now, the scoreboard in the castle area, I began building a castle around. Now, this is still a work in progress. I wasn't done with it by the time I started recording this. But you can see the basic infrastructure of the castle. It's just not populated with all the clutter that is in all the other buildings. By clutter, I basically mean just, the little things that take up space and make it look a little more authentic or a little more realistic. Oh, Malroth! Brittany, I really like her, but I don't like how close she sits to you all the time or walks with you. The power of the high five. So again, I built minecart tracks to get around. I have robot gardeners in every area, and here we actually have a merchant's area outside of the castle, and my own little village bell. Now, this is the cafeteria inside the castle, the kitchen, and then the dining area, and the bathroom directly adjacent to it. They loved that. I'm not sure why, but that really changed the mood. Now, they make you build a chapel in the castle, and that's where I put mine. And this is the living quarter areas. Back here we have a boys' bathroom and across the girls, and then the dormitory rooms where everybody stays that isn't Malroth or Lulu. And of course, every castle needs to have a dungeon. If you look close, they call it a torture chamber. Now up here we have the throne room. This is Malroth's throne room. Getting a resident register to move folks around. And this is Malroth's room I built for him. Sometimes it's tough to click on these signs. But just being sure, making sure this really is Malroth's room and something hasn't happened. Then we have a war room right next to the throne room. And then Lulu's room comprises most of the rest of the top of this castle. Again, there's some spoilers here. If you haven't completed the game, I'm running around showing you all of my stuff in a completed version of the game. This is Dectral's room specifically. This is the room I've used since I built it. See? Quick access to the outside and the clock tower that's on top of the castle. And fireworks that the residents set off. Generally every night. I've seen some nights they don't do it. I'm not really sure what's up with that. This is the music hall and spa by the castle. Folks use it, and again, they give you hearts or favor. They enjoy it. Good job. Yeah. And of course, the Castle District Spa has to be the most fabulous spa. And I set up the buggies everywhere to be like quick teleport areas. And this is like a natural spring. And of course, switches that turn lights off and on. Down there's Battle Beach. In the game, there's an assault on your entire establishment here at that beach. And my objective was to outfit it where the beach itself destroys the invaders, and now mobs spawn there constantly, and then they die and drop goods. Obviously, I'd need to set up those merchants. There's nobody or nothing being sold there anyhow. It's one of the drawbacks of the merchant system in this game, is that you must actually assign things to be sold at specific spots, but they do sell, and then you get favor when they sell. You don't actually get currency of any form. Wakey wakey. Now, this is the library in the castle. Nobody's in here right now, but this is a busy place too. This is a wizard's room. It's a wizard's workshop with a Malroth eye and... Whoa. The table was empty. I have to look back at that another time. So this is the castle district. I'm the kind of person, I'm always working on something if I'm playing a game, especially with this game, because this is like art, very much like Minecraft. You could continue to work on your own projects forever. Look out. Want to get on the kitty. Here we have Battle Beach. Gonna go collect some things. This is a good spot to pick up all the things you see that she is, from meat to slime and stuff like that. This was a great big barge I built. This was the very, very first experimental elevator, and that ship that's over there is actually attacking you at first. And I built that to kind of keep them away. Now, once that was all said and done, I built this fishing village, and I started playing around a lot more with the magnet blocks. Now, obviously, this is all actually magnet blocks, but you can disguise them to look like other things, so I tried to have it be like a little barge. You can't put magnet blocks in water at all, or they don't work. So, slightly awkwardly, it looks like those little rafts are floating above the water. But like Legos, a little bit of your imagination needs to be applied to this for it to really, really come through. Unfortunately, I never could move NPCs or anything. I wanted to populate this area with people, but it doesn't work like that. So I just continue to build anyhow. That ship is, as I said, given to you, kind of, in the main story. I built this giant mechanical facility around it that is like a giant crane that holds it there. If you didn't know, when you're done with the game, that ship is there. You can utilize it, as I have. So again, I didn't build the ship. I built this facility and crane around it. Well, I've changed the ship. Some. Not a lot, but some. Good shot at... Trying to get a good shot of the crane. There we go. Now, I stayed on the ship for quite a while here too, with hopes, that I would set up areas that NPCs would use. But again, you can't have NPCs come over here. You don't get that granular control, I guess. Or this was never designed for that in the first place. It was just nice that they were like, here you go, you can have that ship. A little bit of things here and there restored down there, but mostly this is the way that it starts out. A prison for you. Wouldn't mind put bad guys in here, or rather than bad guys, just monsters, because you can collect monsters in this that become like villagers. I'm actually, the first thing I did with this was I created a anchor on it long before that facility was even there, just so that I could get up and down on the ship. You can kind of see it, the chain there. And I'll drop down into the water. Bing, little anchor. Say that was the very first stylized, maybe I'll do something with this area, and then that evolved into everything you see here. Now that partly looking ship thing in the background is an aquarium, and we'll get to that in just a minute. Battle Beach's ship and the fishing village. This is the little house I built for myself over here while I was doing lots and lots of things as well. Again, with the whole hope that maybe I could get NPCs to come over here. But it's still nice, and I'm showing it to you. In one of the expansions, they really grow on fishing. Like, the expansion is all about fishing. That is actually when I built this. And there's a huge area where you can breed and cultivate fish here that I don't really show you very well. But this is the aquarium, and this is the lobby for the aquarium. You can buy a swimsuit. The irony here is this was right before I migrated a bunch of the fish here. If you think back to the last video on Party Beach, there are 2 aquariums. Those fish ended up over here. And then another fishing hut. And love doing that. Love that. Love that so much. Gonna go ahead and do that again. That's just good stuff right there. Why? Well, I guess I can understand why. There's a few spots here and there that I actually have minecarts out for decorations. But it's extremely irritating. The nice thing is that you can kind of rotate quickly and pick things up. And something in Minecraft that you can't really do in this same respect is just, I misplaced a minecart. I'm going to pick it up and put it on the mine track. No, you got to break it and then redo the entire whatever it was that you were trying to do. So there you have Battle Beach, the castle, and the fishing village. Now again, this game is like Minecraft meets a really well-crafted, slightly corny RPG. And I definitely recommend it to anyone who enjoys Minecraft. The only thing that's a little odd about this particular game is if you are a hardcore Xbox fanboy, this game's only on the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch. Even though it's very Minecrafty, and as we know, Minecraft is a Microsoft property now. So here I am going to do one final loop around the entirety of the island and kind of show you a wrap-up moment here. I wouldn't say that this game is better than Minecraft, because it would be very similar to comparing two things that shouldn't be compared. As an example, an orange and a hand grenade. They're both the same basic shape, but they're two entirely different things. This is more like a Minecraft genre game. I love jumps! And of course a giant ramp so you can get back going the other way. And Minecraft is the original. It's the progenerator of games that are very much like these. So without Minecraft, we wouldn't have Dragon Quest Builder 2. But again, I highly recommend give this game a go if you really like Minecraft. If you really like RPGs. And if you like both, this is a super win for you. Now on top of that, if you like Minecraft and RPG and you love building in Minecraft, this game certainly is for you. And if you're good at building, this game offers the exact same benefits of being a good builder as Minecraft does. So if you like this type of content, hit that like button, leave me a comment, and tell me. I'll play more creative games and show these things to you. If you don't like this, leave a comment too and let me know. And maybe I'll leave these types of things alone. If you haven't, subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified as soon as I release new videos, which, barring catastrophes like the first video of this, are generally on Sundays. And remember, be kind to one another, and use your turn signals.